Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the Island Sports Center here, Robert Morris University Island Sports Center, the Colonials rink here. It is Monday night. It is hockey night here at the Island. Good evening. My name is Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me. We have a fantastic one for you here this evening as we have a battle for first place in the Single A Gold Division. North Catholic and North Hills, both teams at 6-1-1 on the season, three-way tie with Quaker Valley. So buckle up. It's going to be a fun one here at the Island. This is, of course, the home of the state championships and the PIHL semifinals for 2023, I believe. Let me verify that before I throw that one out in the world, but I do believe that's going to be the case again this year as it has been in the past. We're going to go with your lineups tonight, starting with the North Catholic Trojans wearing the dark red with yellow and white trim. It'll be number 4, Ryder Graff. Number 7 will be Jack Anderson. Number 8 will be Ro Alessandro. Number 9 will be Beckett Dunn. Number 10 will be Connor Berry. Number 11 will be John Pontello. Number 14 will be Emilio Lacurrente. Number 15 will be Leo Kulenios. Number 17 will be Devin Bell. Number 18 will be Carson Pagilla. Number 20 will be Chase Calidario. And number 21 will be Sam DiGentano. Number 24 will be Connor Corrigan. Number 29 will be Donato Iarchi. Number 30 will be Quinn Risher. Starting in goal, number 25, Dylan Bork. Number 37 will be Colin Nara. Number 38 will be Miles Robinson. Number 39, Artem Romanov. And number 40 will be Ryan Berry. The Trojans led by head coach John Hoffman, assisted by Rich Pontello and Brent Bobrick. For the North Hills Indians, a little bit of the same. 6-1-1 on the season. That three-way tie, they will roll out like this. Number 3 will be Joey Spivak. Will Eister will be wearing number 9. Number 15 will be Nathan Bliss. Nathan Hazen will be wearing 17. Alec Feigl will be wearing number 21. Lucas Posel will be wearing number 24. Starting in net for the Indians will be Cole Wanner wearing number 29. Number 32 will be A.J. Urbanik backing up Wanner. Number 34, John Morrow. Number 45 will be Chris Mutchar. Number 58, Owen Soroka. Number 60, Dylan Cobal. Number 67 is Thomas Rouse. Number 77 will be Blake Kunkel. Number 79, Jonathan Trosky. Number 81, Tony Kiger. Number 86 is Andrew Nazek. And number 96 is Toby Kiger. Tonight, it will be led by Bryant Hank. Missing tonight is Jeremy Swegman, the regular head coach for the North Hills Indians. Randy Unger will be with him on the bench. Their team manager is Eric Feigl. We'll be back in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and we'll get face-off here at the Island. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. Thank you for joining me here on YouTube and on the 10band.tv, Roku, Amazon Fire Network, where you can catch all the action all the time. Todd Kazarowski doing a heck of a job with that. We'll be back with opening face-off. Let's talk about the starting netminders this evening. Dylan Bork for the North Catholic Trojans. He is 6-0-1 on the season, a .953 save percentage, and a 118 goals against average. He stopped 163 of 171 he's faced this year in 346 minutes that he's had to play for North Catholic. It's been a solid season for the junior. On the opposite side, it'll be Cole Wanner. Wanner 6-0 on the year, 234 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. He stopped 151, a 165, and a 305 he's had to play. So it's a showdown here as these two teams are tied with Quaker Valley in a three-way dance for first place in the gold division of Single A. Of course, you'll catch the next game here on YouTube and the Roku, Amazon Fire networks of 10-Band TV, our own channel of Pittsburgh Hockey Digest. We'll get you action from Beaver and Montour. But here, gotta get them to line up. I'm not sure if we're gonna have ourselves a national anthem or not. We'll find out in a second. Schultz and Snyder are your officials for this evening. Again, thank you for joining me here at the Island. Single A hockey. They will line up. We will have an opening face-off here. And we will be underway momentarily here from the Island. Face-off, fist bump on the face-off, won by North Catholic back, and they take it back into the zone. It'll be bounced around. That will be Ryan Berry dumping it back the length of the ice. They are going to redo that play as the clock did not start. So they'll have to restart. Let's see what they call, because we have clock errors. Never started the clock, so let's see if they restart the game or they just run some time off. If it isn't restarted, the faceoff will be down to the left of Dylan Bork. They're waiting to see what they're going to do with the... This looks like they're going to hand time everything. I'll shut that off, and we'll go by our clock here. Oh, no, it is back on. They got it to work. They're going to run some down, and we'll get a face-off. Face-off to the left of Bork. Feigl will step in with Connor Corrigan. Sorry, that was Emilio Lacurante. He'll go back out. Kiger shot just goes beside the net, goes behind. Barry into the far corner. Barry will bounce one up. Lacurante throws one up along the boards. They'll go back out. Shot on by Will Eister. Goes back into the corner. North Hill's trying to get in here early. Kiger throws one on net, tries to throw one out of the air, does not get there. Kiger will just dump that one behind. It'll go around. North Catholic trying to get it out of the zone, throws one up to the point. Kept in by Bliss. Bliss's shot saved by Bork. Goes into the near corner. North Catholic will bounce that one around. Feigl bounces off. It'll be thrown to Eister, and they'll go up. The net will come off, and we'll have a face-off. 6:13 remaining first period. Face-off should be down low to the right of the junior netminder, and will be so. Thank you for joining us here at the Island. 0-0 is your score. Nope, they're going to bring it out, as I thought they should have. Wasn't sure who caused the Infraction will be to our left. It'll be dropped down. Calidaro will win the face-off, and it'll come back out. He'll carry it into the zone. Near corner, he'll chase it down. Spivak. Spivak battles him, and it goes back around. Spivak will take it back behind his own net. Joey Spivak, the junior, loses the puck to chase Calderaro, and it'll come back down. Shot on just wide by Beckett Dunn. Back around, back down, and comes North Catholic. Save by Wanner on point-blank shot by Calderaro. And I apologize, I will get the names as they come. Unfortunately, sometimes it's tough for me with no names on the back and pronunciations. I'll make it work. Back down and in. Here comes on the backhand, Nara. Just dumps it in deep. Spivak will chase it down. Calderaro waits. It's going to be lost in front. Opportunity here. Shot. A save made. Rebound. Another save by Wanner. Net comes off. And another face-off coming up to the right. Nice play by the captain, Ro Alessandro. But Wanner has one more step in front of him. Gets the pad across and makes the save. Net came off. Face-off to the left of the senior netminder, and he'll hold on to it. 15:08 remaining in the first period. Trotsky steps in and wins the face-off, but it'll bounce up into the air. Opportunity here for the Trojans. Miles Robinson in the near corner. It'll bounce around, and Owen Soroka will just throw that one out for Posel. Posel will dump that one in on a backhand, and back behind Bork. Battling off was Colton Neos, and he'll just throw that one out. Back out Rose across for Soroka. Soroka dumps one up for Posel, and it'll go back to the blue line. They'll play catch. Kotlenios throws one around. Picked up by Connor Corrigan. Taken backhand in by North Catholic in front of their bench, and it'll be dumped back in behind the net. Chasing it down is Corrigan. On the backhand, Corrigan throws it to Soroka. They'll play catch in the neutral zone in front of Kiger. Will take it. Kiger. In and around, it'll be picked up by Ryan Berry. It'll be turned over. Feigl shot save made by Bork. Feigl will battle off. Throws one up to the point. Kiger out and picked up and backhanded back out to the point and out. Here comes North Catholic the other way trying to get around. The Indians will collect and bounce that one back in to the zone. Feigl throwing it across. Trojans carry it back into the zone. Shot on, save by Wanner, and face-off coming up to the right of the netminder. On a shot by Artem Romanov. Romanov has 2 goals on the season. Leading scorer for the Trojans, Ryan Berry, 40 out there, has 4 goals and 9 assists, 13 points. Out, the Indians will dump it out and back into the zone. Feigl in around a defender. Feigl across center. He'll make it, goes to the far wall, tipped off nicely by Romanov. Romanov battles back behind. Feigl throws one in front, had Kiger there, couldn't finish it up. Picked up. Romanov will dump that one. Calderaro just dumps that one up, and it's going to be picked up and carried out by Alessandro, who dumps one off the boards behind. Bliss meets up and lets that one go, and picked up by the Indians. It'll be picked up by Alessandro. Alessandro will dump that one in behind. Bliss back around for his partner Spivak. Kiger throws one on just on net. It's going to be picked up by Alessandro. Comes in. Opportunity here comes in on the backhand. Wanner down. Couldn't make a shot. Kiger holds on to it, and it'll be Tony Kiger throwing that one around for Nathan Bliss. Bliss will dump that one out. Kiger's trying to chase it down and cleared back in. But the Trojans will battle off, and Kiger, or that's Nazak. Mazak throws one behind for Kiger. Kiger throws one in front. Opportunity here. Going to play it. And out here comes Beckett Dunn. Dunn throws one across. Shot. Save made by Wanner, and it's going to come back out all the way to Connor Corrigan. Well, takes the puck, throws one out, and carrying it in is Chase Calderaro. Behind the net and held on to by Wanner. 11:46 remaining in the first period. Scoreless here. It isn't for a lack of trying in the first period. All right. 11:46 to go. The scoreboard's a little bit rougher to see tonight. It's dark up in that corner. I'll try to adjust that in the intermission. Back down and cleared out by the Indians. Down, be picked up by Kalenios, and he'll throw it out for Rouse. Rouse back in no zone. Up for Toby Kiger. Down into the zone. Oh, and Soroka will chase that one down. Soroka. Up for Andrew Nazik. Nazik's waits. Soroka will take it back out. He'll just dump that one behind, on net on Bork. Bork lost it for a second, was able to find it and drop it down. It'll be turned over. Raul shot tipped in front by Soroka. Nobody home. Kiger coming in, throwing in front. It's going to go in! It's going to be Toby Kiger getting his first goal of the season. And it's going to be a 1-0 lead for North Hills. He just threw an innocent pass off the side of the goalie's pads, and it snuck in behind. 10:57 remaining first period. And it's 1-0 North Hills. Innocent shots, they all count the same in this game. Well, face off at center for a new puck. And the Indians take a 1-0 lead. Face off one back by the Indians. Mushchar. Mushchar backhands one across for Eister. Eister, a little bit of pressure up at the line, just gets it back out. They'll battle around, and the Indians will try to take it the other way. They'll play a game of turnover. And then back in. Spivak looking for Eister. It's going to be a little bit of pressure from Ryan Barry. And Feigl throws one out looking for Kiger. The elder Kiger couldn't get on net. So Tony will let that one go on Dylan Bork, and he'll hold on to it. 1-0 North Hills leads here. Once again, my name is Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me this evening at the Island Sports Center. 1-0 North Hills leads the North Catholic Trojans in a big matchup in the Single A Gold Division. Both teams coming in 6-1-1 on the year. Three-way tie with Quaker Valley for first. Eister goes around, is going to be picked up and carried out by the Trojans. Back down and around. They'll battle behind. Connor Corrigan tied up by Spivak. They just throw it in the air, and it goes out. Oh, that was Lara Cuente. Face-off coming up to the right of Cole Wanner. 10:03 to go here in the first period. Always love getting back to the island when I can for a game. I always say I have my favorites to broadcast from. The RMU Island Sports Center, it ranks among ones that I spend enough time at that it's just by default a second home to me. Home of the Robert Morris Colonials men's and women's hockey clubs, of course. They discussed something, and there's a discussion going on. Neck guards, it looks like. So if I had to guess what's going on here is that the referees just told everybody if they're not wearing a neck guard, go get one. That is a rule that is in place this, I don't know if it was this year or the previous year, but if you're not wearing one, you have to have one. So we will take a quick break here, and we'll be back momentarily at the Island Sports Center. Well, that's one of the rules that changed this last couple of years is you have to have a neck guard, and that is part of the protection of the players. So that was what the delay was for. So they'll win the faceoff. North Catholic will win the faceoff. They're cleared in, backed out by the Indians. They'll dump that the length of the ice. And it'll be stopped and held on to by the Trojans for an icing call, 9:49 to go in the first. I saw this a couple weeks ago in Kiski and I believe Greensburg-Salem faced off, and there was a neck guard question for the goaltender in that game. So they are trying to crack down on those details. Face-off won back by the North Catholic Trojans, and it'll be out of the zone. Down cleared in by Ryder Graff. Behind Owen Soroka will take the puck. Soroka wheels off behind the net. A little bit of pressure from Chase Calderero. And out come the Indians. We shot on save by Bork. Riser by John Morrow. And it'll be a face-off coming up the left of the junior netminder. Face-off coming up. One back by the Indians by Nathan Hazen. They cleared on. Hazen will dump that one on the backhand behind the net. He'll come back up. Kunkel battles off of that one. It's going to come back out. The Trojans will dump that one across center, and it will make its way back. Nazak will give it to Hazen, who throws that one in behind the net. Hazen around, looking for Nazak. Jack Anderson battles off behind the net. The puck's loose behind him. And that'll be Nathan Hazen battling off, and Connor Berry to the corner. Nazak's shot saved by Bork and held on to. 8:39 remaining in the first period. 1-0 North Hills leads on a goal by Toby Kiger. And that's the only thing that goes against. If you don't have your neck guard on, you only have so much time allotted per game in the PIHL. So you can come up against a Cinderella, which could cost you later if this game's a one-goal game, which means that the game can be called due to time allotment, which is a shame if it's for reasons that are not worthwhile. Kiger into the net. Kiger across, can't get it across to his brother, so he picked up and shot in by Rouse. The Trojans will dump that one back out. The elder Kiger, Tony Kiger, dumps that one in and around, looking for Spivak. Back. They'll battle in the near corner. It'll be dumped on by Tony Kiger. It'll be cleared out Looking for the head man, Barry. Couldn't get to him, so they'll wait to get onside, and Feigl will come in to break up the play. Back out. Picked up by Ryder Graff. Graff throws one up along the boards. Laracuente dumps that one around. He'll get the puck on the half wall back to Graff. Shot on, saved by Wanner. Rebounds not there for Barry, and it'll be held on to by the senior netminder, and we'll have a face-off to the right of the Indians' net. Feigl steps in with Alessandro, and it will be won by Alessandro back to the point. Shot on, bounces around. Wanner misplayed it for a second, but it goes wide. Kotlenios with the shot that went just a tad bit wide. It'll go back around. Mushkar takes the puck, throws one up, and it will go out off the stick of Will Eister. And all the way, Feigl. Feigl comes in. Shot. Save made by Bork. 7:14 to go in the period. They'll hike it on the half wall. Eister, shot, look for the tip in front, was Feigl. And around. They picked up and shot out by the Trojans. It'll go the length of the ice. Another icing call coming up, 6:56 to go in the first period. 1-0 North Hills leads, but almost got a second goal here on off the stick of Alec Feigl. Face off to the right of Dylan Bork. Feigl will step in with Calderero. Shot on by Soroka goes high. Come off the back wall, and Tony Kiger waits. It'll be thrown up along the boards. Shot on by Mushkar. Goes wide of the net. It'll go into the corner. Feigl throws one on the backhand, blind, nobody home. It was tipped by a Trojan, and Kiger will dump that one back in. They're just telegraphing passes right now on both sides. Connor Barry throws one across. It'll be picked up by Alessandro. It goes off, sticking back to center. Mushkar looks for Nazak, but it's telegraphed by Beckett Dunn, and it'll go back out. Dumped in by Dylan Kobaugh behind the net. Kobaugh, a nice play to get it back up. Spivak shot. Saved by Bork and held on to. Ooh. Bork took offense to a little extracurricular that just occurred in front. That was Andrew Nazak coming across. Looking to see on the replay. I have a small replay here. Nazak came in, and he just took a little extra. He just innocent, but Bork had a little bit something to say about that, and they went back and forth, and Bork came out and gave him a little extra shove at the end. Nothing there. Face-off coming up to the right. The net, and it's going to be cleared out by North Catholic. Bliss gets rubbed off by Rishore. Risher throws one across, back to the point, shot low, looked in tip in front. Goes off of the skate of Joey Spivak, and it's tied here at 1. I believe that was a shot by Colin Nara. Colin Nara's shot goes off Spivak's skate and redirected past Wanner, and it's 1-1. 5:36 remaining. All tied up here at the island. Two innocent goals going in. The difference here, going across, the Trojans will throw that one on net. Wanner will throw that one to the outside. Barry, back around, thrown in front, nobody home. It's going to go out and past. Ryder Graff chasing it down is Morrow. Graff will get there first and throw it around. Looking for Nara. Barry trying to get around the defenders, does so, but still a little bit of pressure being applied. Laracuente behind the net. It's going to be picked up by Owen Soroka. Down Back up to the point, DiGiotano will throw that one on for Ryder Graff, who throws one that gets blocked in front, and out come the Indians the other way. Posel into the zone, throws one just wide of the net. Goes back down, Bliss, shot, goes behind. And it'll go back out and all the way down for Spivak. It'll be cleared back in, and they'll play Pong for a second. In to the zone comes Nara. Nara leaves it. Save made on a shot by Calderaro. Bliss in the far corner. Eister and Bliss battle off. Throw it in front. Alessandro waits. Alessandro skates back out. Goes to the backhand, goes to the forehand, tries to get Spivak off of him. Alessandro has some help at the point, but he's doing it himself. Alessandro comes in, shot, save, made, rebound. Puck still loose, comes back out and cleared by the Indians. Back down, 3:47 to go in the first period. They'll regroup. Back out and cleared the length of the ice, and icing will be the call. 3:41 to go. Looking for that headman pass and nobody home. 1-1 your score as Toby Kiger gets the goal for the North Hills Indians, and Colin Nara will get the goal for the North Catholic Trojans. Face off to the left. So the right of Dylan Bork, shot by Spivak. Eister just goes wide. They picked up by Feigl. Eister can get the bouncing puck, so it'll be Feigl dumping it in behind. Kiger chasing it down. Back down. Up by Connor Berry. Throws it across, looking good. It's going to be picked up and carried out by Laracuente. Laracuente shot wide of the net. Back down for Kiger. Berry throws one behind Spivak. A little bit of pressure from DiGiotano. Kiger will dump that one up along for Eister. Eister looking for Spivak. Spivak does get the puck. He's going to carry it in, gets around the first defender, throws one on net that's just high and wide, and it goes out of play. 2:52 remaining in the period. 1-1 is your score. Thank you for joining me. My name is Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey live from the RMU Island Sports Center. North Catholic and North Hills in a battle for first in the PIHL Gold Division, or at least a share. I'm not sure if Quaker Valley's playing this evening. I do believe they are playing this evening. They're in these three teams are in a tie for first place. North Hills, North Catholic, and Quaker Valley. Face-off was at center, my fault. Owen Soroka wins the face. Oh, gets a shot off, dumps it down. Back down, Nazik waits, and Kiger will dump that one into the corner. Battling it off and behind. Back up to the point, Rouse dumps one on Bork, puts one into the near corner. Kiger already with one goal here today. Back out, and Soroka shot bounces off of something and goes along the side, and then it goes in front. Opportunity here. Save made, rebound by Bork. Two of them. There's a lot going on in front. It'll be held on to by Bork. Nathan Hazen was there. The bounce came off of Bork. It was sitting to the left of the net, and Bork couldn't get to it. Hazen took an extra shot, didn't get it up high enough, and Bork was able to collect the rebound to hold on to it. 2:16 to go in the first period. Hazen steps in with Calderaro. Be one back. And in comes Calderaro, shot off of Wanner and out. 2:06 remaining in the first period. In shot, Kiger. Back down, Feigl. Kiger waits, dumps it around. Nazik behind the net. Andy Nazik. Soroka throws one across. Feigl can't get to it, so Bliss will have to play it. Bliss up for Feigl at the point. Kept in shot. Scores! Alec Feigl throws one up from the point. It finds its way past Dylan Bork. And it's 2-1 North Hills. I don't know if that one is as innocent as the rest of them, but at 138. Feigl finds the back of the net, and it's 2-1 North Hills. Face off at center. Feigl steps in with LaQuente. LaQuente across for Kiger. We'll go back out, Spivak. Feigl tips that one across for Kiger. The zone. Shot on by Trotsky. Kiger looking for Trotsky behind. We'll go around, 1:17 to go in the first period. Back around. LaQuente throws one the length of the ice, and we'll have an icing call. 1:09 remaining. Face-off one back by Nathan Hazen, but it'll be cleared all the way out. Bounce it around. Mushkar will chase that one down. 54 seconds to go in regulation. Look for Kunkel. Kunkel bounces one around that is kept in nicely by DiGiotano. Little extracurricular going on there. Barry throws one off. It sits in front of the net. It'll be cleared out of play by the Indians on the attempt. Face-off will come up to the left of Cole Wanner. 38.1 seconds to go in the frame. 1-0. Oh, sorry, 2-1 is your score. Alec Feigl's laser from the point. Be cleared out by the Trojans and around. It'll be cleared back down, and 16 seconds remaining. They wave off the icing. Barry throws one up. It's going to go back out to the point. Rouse throws one across, and battling off was DiGiotano, and it's offside with 4.8 seconds to go. If you're going to look for a little more action after this one, we have Beaver and Montour following. Doubleheader coverage here at the Island. That is another single A gold matchup. Down, Spivak will hold on to it, 2-1, and that will be the end of the first period. Your score, North Hills 2, North Catholic 1. We'll be back in a couple of seconds for the second period. right, well, we're back here at the island. I apologize. I'm having some kind of technical difficulty with the graphics engine. Seems like it's still working, but I can't change anything. So we're going to go with it this way. We're going to roll right through. Face-off won by the North Catholic Trojans, backhanded in. And in. They picked up. There we go. I got it back for a second. Soroka battles in the corner, back down and around. Soroka throwing on a cross. Picked up by Romanov, and it'll be taken out by Ro Alessandro, the captain of these Trojans. Ro Alessandro. Cross, look for the backhand. It's going to go back to the point. Romanov will lose that one back out, get around Kiger. Kiger, who lost it in his skates. Romanov able to get to that one and just dump back in by Kiger. 16:08 remaining. Feigl. Round. And it'll be picked up and cleared out. Bliss battles off Soroka. Soroka throws one across for Kiger, who just dumps that one in behind. Feigl chases it down, but it's going to be picked up by Connor Berry, who dumps that one off the half wall. Back for Nazik. Nazik looking for Kiger. Back down and around. Alessandro throws one all the way out. And coming out of the zone was Beckett Dunn, and back to Alessandro. Sets up the play. A little pressure from the Indians and cleared back out. Shot save made by Wanner on a shot by DiGitano. Down and around. It'll be Laracuente leaving for Barry, and they'll go back into the near corner. DiGitano goes off with Nazik. Laracuente, save made. Rebound opportunity. Oh, just wide of the net on a shot by Barry. Feigl will take that one, just dump that one the length of the ice. 14:47 remaining. 2-1 is your score. North Hills leading North Catholic from the RMU Island Sports Center. Spivak will take that one, throw that one down. Nazik just throws one around, and it's going to get around. And looking in front for Kiger. Nobody home, and it's going to go back out the center. Tom Rose gives up that puck. It'll be brought in. Barry. Opportunity here back out to the point. Ryder Graff dumps one in behind. DiGitano. Barry shot. Save made by Wanner, or it might just went wide. Kiger will throw that one the length. It will not be an icing call as Graff makes it to the puck. Graff throws one the length. Soroka breaks that one up. A lot of home run passes by these North Catholic Trojans trying to get him behind the defense. Soroka goes back. It'll be picked up. Colback throws one in front. There'll be a bunch of tips in front. It's going to be save made, rebound, and the mass of humanity in front parts, and it looks like Dylan Bork has it with 13:42 remaining in the second period. As everything collapsed in front of Dylan Bork, and to no avail, as there was nothing for the North Hills Indians to shoot at. Face off coming up to the left. Nope, they're going to say, yeah, to the left of Dylan Bork. Hazen will step in. Shot on by Hazen. He just snuck in and around Miles Robinson and got a shot on net. Robinson seated position, and Hazen just came in and fired a wrister. Short side. 13:39 remaining. Bliss will take the faceoff when tipped in front. Rebound. Oh, opportunity for the Indians there. Bork stepped up but left a juicy rebound. Back down Soroka. Soroka going behind his own cage. Throws it around, looking up, and it's going to be picked up by Koba. Koba throws one around, chasing it down was Blake Kunkel. Picked up by Koba. Koba shot blocked. Bliss reaches over, just dumps one off, trying to break up the play. Carrying it in offside was Quinn Rishore. And 13:04 remaining in the second period. Still 2-1 North Hills. Ro Alessandro will step in with Jonathan Trotsky. Face-off won by Trotsky back guard. Mushjar passes one out. Spivak will get that puck as it comes back in. Trotsky trying to come the other way. But he's going to have to go through Artem Romanov, and he couldn't do so. Back down. Alessandro looking for that home run pass they've been trying all day, and another icing call. Chase Caladoraro couldn't get to it. 12:43 remaining in the second period. 2-1 is your score. Face-off coming up to the left of Dylan Bork. Back, Kiger looks for the shot. Eister with a rebound opportunity, throws one up. Wasn't quite a rebound, it made it through. He found it, it's tearing. No penalty coming up as Beckett Dunn took down Feigl. They'll go back and forth. There's a couple players not happy with that one. Connor Berry comes in with Feigl. Feigl not too excited about that play. Spivak will take the puck outside the zone. He'll dump that one back in, and it'll be chased down by Quinn Rashore. Back around. Beckett Dunn will just dump that one back for Spivak, but Ro Alessandro collects it, stays on side, dumps it in behind Mushjar. Takes the puck, waits, comes in and around, throws one up, and already picked up by Mushjar. They'll throw that one out for Kiger, looking for the tip. Doesn't get all of it, so it's going to be Eister throwing one on net. It'll be off on net. Face-off will come outside the zone. 11:43 remaining in the second period. Depending on what they call, they're going to say all the way down, intentional. 11:43 remaining, second period. Cole Wanner going to check his hat here, that mask. And we'll have a quick delay here again. 11:43 remaining in the second. Face off, one back, and it'll go out to the point. Shot in behind. It'll be Rouse. Rouse throws one around for Kunkel. We'll go back out to the point. Nazik back for Soroka. Soroka carrying it out on the fly. We'll dump that one in behind. The Trojans will regroup. Hazen battles off, and he'll get muscled off. Carrying it out are the Trojans. North Catholics send over to Ryan Berry, the leading scorer. Berry shot, save made by Wanner and held on to. 11:06 remaining in the second period. Face-off coming up to the right of Cole Wanner. Compliments to the DJ. I am appreciating a selection of tunes this evening at the Island. Ground Bliss dumps one up. It's going to be Trotsky. Trotsky across from Morrow, and it'll be out of the zone. They'll battle off. Bliss waits, bounces one out for Morrow. Morrow will dump that one back into the zone. It will go far enough. It will be icing, and we'll have a face-off all the way back down to the right of Cole Wanner. Said this a couple weeks ago when we had a little miscommunication. I was hoping to get out to cover a North Catholic game, see how the Trojans are doing this season. Excited because I know they have their home broadcast. It's tough to get into. They're very impressive so far. Trojans throw that one out to the point. Picked up. Jack Anderson's shot was blocked. Owen Soroka will pass that one over for Morrow. Morrow into the zone. Morrow shot. Bounces off the stick. It'll bounce around and picked up by Quinn Risher. It'll go back out the length of the ice for Bliss. Bliss behind the net. Throws one around for Soroka. Owen Soroka looking for the length. Oh, gets Kiger. Kiger gets in around the defender. He comes on. He's torn down. No penalty on the play. Back out. Shot wide of the net. Bliss is going to chase it down. Going to get there first. Dumps it behind, but it doesn't go as far. Risher couldn't get to it, so Bliss has to throw it back up along the boards. Chasing it in is Jack Anderson. Anderson, the freshman. Waits. He's going to get the puck back on the way through. Anderson, nice play. The break. Chase Calderaro. Was a great pass. A look forward is going to go back out of the zone. He just shoveled one past the defense where Calderaro was waiting. Oh, Kolba with a break up there. Throws it in front, and it'll be picked up and carried out by Beckett Dunn. Dunn gets hit hard along the boards by Bliss. Gets back up, looks for the backhand, throws it across. Save made, rebound, Wanner can't get to it. It goes back out. Shot, score! No goal! No goal! Net was off its moorings. Net came off its moorings right before the shot, and it is still 2-1. It was just the slightest move. As there was conglomeration in front, the net got pushed off as he came in and wound up. When the shot made it in, the net was off just enough, so it remains 2-1. 9:12 remaining. Face-off will be down low. Everybody was out of play. It was a beautiful opportunity for Colinaro to get his second goal, but he could not finish off the play because the net was off its moorings. And that's the last you're going to hear me on this play talk about the net being off its moorings. So we'll have a face-off, probably to the left. Now, there's an argument to be had, which I agree with, about reasonable expectations of the shot, but you can't always get that. It's a hard one to win. Figo will step in with Lara Cuente. Face-off won by Lara Cuente, but Kiger will take possession, but it's going to be a nice turned over shot by DiGiotano. Goes in and around. It'll come back out. Dumped in by Ryder Graff, but out of the zone, and Kiger. Kiger throws one across behind Feigl. DiGiotano shows one on. Barry with a tip goes off. It's going to go back out past Ryder Graff and picked up by Kiger. Kiger in all alone. Kiger shot. Save made by Dylan Bork. It's a little bit extra going on behind the net between Tony Kiger and Colin Nara. Face-off. Shot just wide behind Soroka. Shoots one, save made by Bork. It'll be dumped in front. Nazak can't get to it. Back out to Soroka. Soroka's wrister on net, held on to by Bork. 8:26 remaining. Starting to get a little bit feisty out there between these two teams. Hazen will step in with Calderaro. Won by Hazen. Soroka shot low. Save bounced up in the air. Puck somewhere. We have no clue where it is. High stick on the puck's what they're going to call. And it's going to come outside the zone. They're going to take it all the way back down. 8:18 to go, second period. Face off. Coming up to the right of Cole Wanner. Won by the Trojans. Dumped back in by Beckett Dunn. Throw it around Rose in the near corner. Bounces one back. He chased down by Ro Alessandro. Soroka gets there first. They'll play Pong in the corner, and it'll be cleared up and out by the Indians. 7:57 to go in the second. We'll have another icing call. And we'll bring it all the way back down. Ro Alessandro will step in with Nathan Hazen. Be won by Hazen. Nazek get this one out up for Kunkel. Kunkel will dump that one in on the backhand. Chasing it down will be Connor Berry. It's muscled off. Berry will be able to collect it, get it up for Beckett Dunn, but it's going to be picked up by Owen Soroka. Soroka in the circle shot. Save made. Actually blocked by his own player, Kunkel. Nazek saving him back at the point. It does go out, so they'll have to be onside. They'll wait. Nobody touches it, and Nazek lets it go back out. Offside for the Trojans. They'll exchange offside attempts. Back down, in and around. Shot by Miles Robinson goes wide. And we picked up Kudlenios. And back in comes Nazek. Nazek comes in shot. Save made by Bork back into the corner. Nazek in the near corner. Hazen back down. And out come the Trojans. Alessandro misses a hit check. Back down. He'll pick it up in the slot. Alessandro looks for the tip in front. Calderaro couldn't finish the play. Calderaro will carry it back around top of the circles. Chase to the slot. Calderaro gets a stick check from Kunkel, and they'll go back and forth. Back down for Alessandro, and they're going to go a couple players going back and forth on the far wall. Alessandro back around. Dunn throws one on. Wanner can't get to it, and they will call something finally. Let's see what they call. It's going to be a roughing call on Nathan Hazen. A little extra going on. Power play coming up to the North Catholic Trojans. 8th in the league. 6 for 23 on the season, 26.1%. The North Hills Indians, 2nd in the penalty kill, 17 for 19, 89.5%. Both these teams very good in the special teams category this season. Of course, the Indians second only to the Trojans in the penalty kill. Back out, the Trojans will take it top of the circle. Back down, shot across, blocked, and it'll be cleared out by Mushjar. Mushjar goes back and around. Battle off. Carrying it back in. $1:35 remaining in the power play for the Trojans. Back in their own zone. Throws it up to Quinn Rishor. Rishor takes it in behind. Passes around for DiGiotano. Pass back. Save made on a shot by Beckett Dunn and cleared all the way. An opportunity if Feigl hurries. He gets on his horse. He gets knocked down. No penalty on that one. Back down. Feigl gets the puck, gets him around the defender. He falls down trying to get back on net, and it'll be cleared back out. Out comes Quinn Rishor. Rishor will just dump that one behind. DiGiotano waits. Up to the point. DiGiotano waits, shot, and back and clears out of the zone. 45 seconds remaining. Cleared out North Catholic. Barry in. Shot DiGiorgio. Nope. That was actually Corrigan. Connor. No, that was, sorry, that was Calderero. Back out. These numbers are a little bit rough to see whenever they're up around they're tucked into their pads in the back. Back down Spivak across from Morrow. Laracuente takes it, wheels back behind his own net. He'll come back across the circle, across the blue, across the red. He's going to make it across the opposite blue, bring it back to the slot. It'll be tipped up to Barry. Barry on the backhand throws one just wide of the net. Back down, penalty will expire, and kept in nicely by Laracuente. We'll go back down and cleared for the point, past the stick of Nara. Nara throws one across for Alessandro. Alessandro gets off of Hazen's stick. Alessandro regroups behind the net, 3:54 remaining. Alessandro throws one up along the boards for Calderaro. And it'll be cleared out of the zone with the Trojans regrouping. Alessandro will dump that one in past Spivak, who will collect it and carry it behind his own cage. Joey Spivak up along for Nazik. Dumps one in on the backhand. It picked up by Kiger. Kiger throws one in behind Nazik. Going to chase it down. Can't get to it first, so it's going to be Barry dumping it up for Soroka. Feigel's able to take it over. Kiger shot saved by Nazak on the rebound. Kiger will take it in the near corner. Waits, tries to set up the offense. Kiger gets stick checked. Back for Soroka. Back down for Feigl. Feigl shot. Look, goes across looking for the pass, and nobody home. Picked up and cleared out by Miles Robinson. Rouse will carry it back in. The Indians are on the prowl right now. Down Nazik. Waits behind. A lot going on behind the net. Nazik will take it. Feigl gets back to opportunity in front by Kiger. Couldn't finish it up, and Rouse backs off. So here come the Trojans. Carrying it in is Crin Risher. Risher blocked. Kiger will take it. Looks for the home run pass to Nazik. Goes off a stick. No, does not go off the stick. It goes for an icing call. 2:20 remaining, second period. 2-1 still is your score. North Hills leading the North Catholic Trojans in this battle for first place in the Class A Gold Division. Goals by Toby Kiger, Colin Nara, and Alec Feigl. That's how we got to 2-1 here, all in the first period. Face-off coming up to the left of Cole Wanner. Carrying it in, blocked, and it's going to be dumped back into the corner. Up John Morrow. So it goes back around Owen Soroka. The Indians trying to get past Trotsky. Trotsky dumped that one in to the benches, and it'll be held on to and cleared out of the zone. Assistant coach gets to that puck first. 2:02 remaining in the second period. Face-off coming up to the left of Wanner. It's one back. And it'll be Barry. Look out. Shot. Save made. Rebound. DiGiorgio had a really good opportunity and a better save by Wanner, and it goes cleared back on net. Bork plays it out, and it'll be picked up by Hazen on the way out. They get onside. Hazen just takes a shot that goes in the corner. Trotsky. Morrow can't get to it. It's going to come back out. Got off the skate of Barry. DiGiorgio in for Barry. Couldn't finish up the play. Back down. Barry takes a shot back down. Shot wide of the net by Calderaro. Corrigan dumps one in behind. Barry. Headles off with Hazen. Down. Catonios dumps that one out. It'll be Morrow. Morrow comes across for Soroka. He does get the puck on an awkward play. Back down behind. Kotlenios throws one out, just bounces off of a skate. Hazen across. Battle behind. Be Beckett done throwing one in front. Alessandro save made, rebound held on to by Wanner, and we'll have a little extracurricular in front of the net. And it will calm down here in 1 second. And with 33.3 seconds remaining in the second period, a face-off to the right. Oh, the penalty coming up to Owen Soroka. Let's see what they get him for. It's going to be a cross-check on Owen Soroka. 33.3 seconds remaining. Power play coming up for the North Catholic Trojans. Did he? Okay, thank you. No problem. I'm just being told somebody watching at home, thank you for pointing this out, the second goal, Tony Kiger. So the Kiger brothers getting into the business here today. Toby and Tony each with one. I'll adjust that one. He did get a tip in front. I just saw the way they were acting, but in come North Catholic. Barry throws one across. Alessandro takes the puck. Alessandro comes in behind the net. 8 seconds to go in regulation. It'll be cleared up and out with 4 seconds remaining. Feigl is going to come in, fire a shot on Bork. Rebound sitting there. Regulation could not make it. And ladies and gentlemen, the end of the second period. It's the Kiger brothers 2 and the North Catholic Trojans 1. We'll be back with your second intermission report after a little bit of a break here. I'm Brian Mitchell. This is Berg Hockey Live. Thank you for joining me at the Island Sports Center. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the Island Sports Center. My name is Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me. This is what I look like. Unfortunately, you're going to be stuck with it for a couple seconds here. We got a 2-1 score. North Hills leading North Catholic. Getting yelled at left and right. Some mistakes, some mispronunciations, and missing a couple goals here. But here we go. Here's how we got there. At 10:57 of the first period, it was Toby Kiger getting on the board, throwing an innocent pass off the pad of Dylan Bork. The second goal came from Colton Nara. Colin Nara, with his fourth of the season, was able to get a pass off the skate of Joey Spivak and past Cole Wanner. That's the only detail that's happened with him so far. The final goal was from Tony Kiger. Tony Kiger on a shot from Alec Fiegel, as I got somebody made sure that I had remembered that it was correct. He actually told me pregame how to pronounce that, and somehow, some way, I made that mistake several times. So that's how we got here. 2-1 is your score from the RMU Island Sports Center. We're going to look at the out-of-town scoreboard now from a little bit east of the city. The Palmer Imaging Arena in Delmont. Norwin defeated Westmont Hilltop 5-2. Let's look a little bit into that one. Dom Cirilli opened up the scoring for the Norwin Knights before Mario Cavallaro got 3 in the third period, with Alex Thomas, one right smack dab in the middle. Westmont Hilltop goals from Logan Glessner and Evan Allen. 5-2 is the final there. Pine Richland and Seneca Valley tied at the Barrel Ice Complex 1-1. Peters Township leading Mount Lebanon at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. You can follow that one if you're watching on our Roku, on the 10-Band TV Roku app. You can actually just switch over right now and listen to, I believe, Matt Popchalk, the Legends on the Call from Lebo Ice. I'll bring you in right now. And Cole Nupaver got a goal for the Peters Township Indians. They went up 3-0 to start. Mount Lebanon came back and got one. Ryder Mertens, Kobe Ringwald with the goals for the Indians. Matt Gates with the goal for the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. Nolan Hilbert starting in goal for the Indians. They're at intermission right now. 10 saves on 11 shots. Austin Martin, 22 of 25 in that contest. Franklin Regional trailing Meadville 1-0 at the MARC, M-A-R-C, the Meadville Area Recreation Center, a little bit north of us here. The follow-up game from the Palmer Imaging Arena is underway as Kiski leads Greensburg-Salem. The Cavaliers having a really good season so far this season. I'm not saying that to be any surprise. Just some conversations about how they were very young this year at one of the games that I covered them earlier. They were concerned about how their team would react, and I think this is the second half of the games between them and the Golden Lions. So Golden Lions, of course, having a phenomenal year of their own right now in the Single A Blue Division. We'll look at that one a little bit closer. Kiski with a goal from Nick Miles. Of course, you can't go wrong with Evan Bryce, who is one of the top goaltenders in Single A right now, playing for the Cavaliers. Phenomenal season so far for Bryce. One game of note, Wheeling Catholic and Fox Chapel was canceled down at the West Banco Arena, so that one will not take place this evening. With that being said, we'll be back in a couple minutes here with your third period. It's 2-1 North Catholic leading North Hills leading the North Catholic Trojans. If you're to stick around afterwards, you can see the Mount Tor Spartans host the Beaver Bobcats in another Single A Gold matchup. I'm Brian Mitchell. We'll be right back with the third period. Welcome back to the Island Sports Center here in Neville Township. Face-off for the third period is underway, won by the Indians. They'll dump that one back out. La Cruente throws one across. It'll be cleared back in off the stick of Nazak. Nazak sleeves it at La Cruente, will take it behind the net. Back around, it'll be picked up by Ro Alessandro. Alessandro takes one and cleared out of the zone. Go back around. Alessandro goes coast to coast. Hazen goes all over him. Back for La Cruente. La Cruente back across for Nara. Nara with the opening goal for the Trojans. It'll be cleared out by Spivak. Back down. Lara Cruente will carry it out as Dylan Bork lets it go. Lara Cruente dumped in behind. Barry comes in across. Back for Alessandro, who has to collect and back on the backhand. Dumps it in behind in the corner. Dumped up, and Lara Cruente battles off. And here comes Feigl the other way, but it's going to be picked up by Nara and dumped. Kiger carries it and leaves it for Feigl. Feigl dumps it on where Calderaro will take the puck, carries it out. Penalty expires, and we're even now. Soroka, nice play to get the puck while he was trying to get off on a line change after the penalty. Kiger. This one over for Spivak, and it'll be dumped in. North Hills regroups. Up the Trojans for Rouse. Rouse goes behind for Wanner. And icing is the call. 15:04 remaining third period. 2-1 is your score. North Catholic trailing in the North Hills Indians. As the Kiger brothers filled the net for North Catholic. Back and around, it'll be Connor Barry. Leaves it. Soroka can't get to it, so it's going to come back out. Chasing it down is Alec Feigl, as I was corrected. Down, up. Andrew Nazak back out for Kiger. He can't get to it. Tony Kiger will let that one go. Picked up by Barry. Connor Barry leaves it. Here comes Kiger. Up for Feigl. Feigl shot save made by Bork and held on to. 14:32 remaining. Face-off going up to the right of the North Catholic net. Calderaro waits. Soroka will take that face-off win. Bliss dumps that one in behind for Kunkel. Hazen. Around for Bliss. Bliss loses it for Ro Alessandro. He'll dump it up. Bliss, nice keep in. Kunkel can't get to it. Bliss will take it. It'll bounce around for Hazen. Nobody home. Picked up for Ro Alessandro. He gets it out. Picked up on the fly by Calderaro. He throws one on that save made. Ro Alessandro gets there, but no opportunity. Back out. Beckett Dunn couldn't get to it, so it's going to be picked up and out it. Shot off the post by Dunn, and it's going to be cleared out. Nara takes the puck, dumps it out. Nazak across for Spivak. Spivak will dump that one up along for Nara, who has to collect in front of his own cage. Nara skates it up for Alessandro. Out for Dunn. Beckett Dunn into the zone. Blocked. Nazak behind the net. No pressure for Soroka. Little bounce pass. Finds the senior. Poso will take it and dumps it into the zone. Poso around. Be picked up by the Trojans and cleared up the boards. Barry. Barry back around. Kutlenios battles off. It's picked up by the Indians, but the Trojans will regroup and carry it out. Sticked away by Spivak. Into the zone, Barry. Barry loses the puck. Morrow will bounce that one up. Lara Cuente couldn't collect it, so it's going to go back out. Connor Corrigan back across. Kutlenios battled off in front of his own bench, so it'll be picked up by DiGiotano, who dumps that one in behind. Lara Cuente, in front of that, throws one in front, blocked, and it's going to go clear and back into the North Catholic zone. Chasing it down is Connor Corrigan. Corrigan bounces one off, and Tony Kiger gets the puck. Kiger comes in around the defense. Kiger coming in for the wraparound shot. Net comes off. Face-off coming up. 12-10 remaining, third period. 2-1 is your score. North Hills leading. Face-off coming up to the left of Dylan Bork. Oh, that'll be to the right. To the right. Sometimes I get confused on my own. Fiegel steps in with Lara Cuente. Two players that I'm pretty sure I've been mispronouncing their names all day, and that's going to be a tap over and a goal. Tony Kiger gets his second of the contest, and it's 3-1 North Hills. 12:03 remaining in the third period. Fiegel with the feed, Kiger with the finish. 3-1 is your score. (12:03). 3-1 is your score. Soroka gets the puck. Throws one across. We dumped in by Rouse. Eister across looking for Fiegel. Down. Lero Alessandro out. Picked up by Beckett Dunn. Dunn battles off with Rose. Throws one in front. It's going to bounce around. Rose behind the net. Waits. Throws one up to the boards. Shot on by Ryder Graff. Around. It'll be cleared out to Eister, but it bounces off his stick, and for Graff will take it in front of his own bench and dump that one down. Rouse throws one off the defender, and Fiegel will take the puck in the neutral zone, looking for Kiger. Kiger just dumps that one in behind Nara. Nara takes it in the near corner, bounces it off. Kiger with the turnover, back around. Fiegel in front on the backhand. Waits, shot, save made, rebound, and held on to by Bork. 11:09 remaining in the third period. 3-1. North Hills leads North Catholic here at the Island. Go back down. It'll be Hazen stepping in with Miles Robinson. Won by the Indians and shot on and saved by Bork. 11:06 to go in regulation. Face-off one back. Bliss. So the Spivak shot goes off of Bork and back behind the net. Carrying it out are the Trojans. Carson Pagilla getting an opportunity to play here. Bliss back down. Pagilla on the near wall. It'll be Nazak dumping that one back behind the net to by Romanov. Romanov will battle with Kiger, with Toby Kiger, who had the opening goal this evening. It'll go off the wall and back on net to Bork, and he'll hold on to it. 10:32 remaining, third period. Of course, we will follow this contest up with another single A gold matchup. Montour and Beaver here from the Island after this one ends. It'll be on a new feed on the Pittsburgh Hockey Digest YouTube page. But if you're watching on the 10-band TV, Amazon or Roku, Amazon Fire or Roku, you will be able to just watch it on the same feed. Good detail there from the guys at 10-band for letting us have a little bit of space there, rent-free. Get you more hockey on your smart TVs and such. Shot was saved by Bork again, so we had another face-off to the left. It'll be won by the Indians, throwing it in front. Fiegel battling in front and back up. Kiger gets the puck, passes it back to Fiegel. Fiegel coming in on a backhand, runs into his own player. Kiger battles him. Fiegel will get another penalty coming up. A lot going on in a short period of time usually means somebody's going to the box. So far, it's been a trail of Indians to the box. This time, it's going to be Connor Corrigan going off. I missed the call on what they called, but it's going to be a power play for North Hills. North Hills on the season. 6th in single A, 7 for 26 on the year. North Catholic, the top penalty killing team in the league, 19 for 21, 90.5%. The number 1 team. Tip in front opportunity there for the Indians. Fiegel. Fiegel back to the point. Soroka back down. Fiegel throws one across. Save made. Rebound. Spivak can't get to it. So they'll have to collect it and back out of the zone. Spivak across 4. Soroka. 1:35 remaining in the penalty. Back down, and Soroka will carry it across. Owen Soroka. Picked up and cleared by up along the boards by Connor Berry. Nazak will take it. Got 2 red shirts all over him. Back down, Kiger. Kiger, shot, save made, nets off. They'll whistle this one dead, 9:17 remaining in the third period. A little stick check on Alec Fiegel. Puts his stick in the air. Of another face-off coming up. This has been the history of the Island Sports Center, that far net. I remember a season where it just wouldn't stay on its moorings to save its life. It seemed like they fixed that for a while. Now all of a sudden it's back with an issue. Alec Fiegel getting his bucket put back on now with 9:17 to go in the third. $1:12 remaining in the power play for the Indians. Lara Cuente loses the face-off to Fiegel. Back across, Kiger. Kiger behind the net. Throws one across for Fiegel. Shots blocked. Back down, Fiegel back out. Soroka, nice keep in. Soroka, shot, tipped in front. Nazak can't get to it. It's going to be picked up and back to the point. It'll go back around. Spivak's going to jump down, but it's going to be picked up by the Trojan. Nope, nice play by Spivak to get in front of that one. It's going to go out. Soroka at center. Owen Soroka. 38 seconds to go on the power play. Soroka will carry it across. Back out for Spivak. Spivak on the backhand. He'll throw that one around for Nazak. Backhand across for Fiegel. Fiegel for Nazak. As Soroka uses the outlet, bounce it off his skate and throw it on. Spivak's shot redirected by Fiegel, but not on. Soroka has that one bounce over his stick, and it's going to be cleared back out. Penalty will expire. 8:05 remaining in regulations. Spivak going to carry it in and get around the defender. Reset the offense back around. Nazak going to try to get to that puck first. Does so, but it's going to be Lara Cuente chasing it down. Muschar loses the puck, bringing it in. Dunn falling down on the play and cleared out. Picked up by Ro Alessandro, blocked by Nazak on the way through. Muschar takes the puck and throws it out. Berry back across, but he bounced off. And starting to get physical in front here. Fiegel can't get to it. And we have a penalty coming up. It's going to be on Chase Calderaro. He had a little bit extra going on with Fiegel, and they're exchanging words as they go in. Penalty to North Catholic. A little extra there, and another power play for the Indians. 7:22 remaining in the third. Alessandro has a conversation with the official. To no avail. Power play coming up to the Indians. 7:22 remaining in the third period. one thing's for sure with the Quaker Valley Quakers off tonight, this evening, whatever team wins this contest will be in first place of the Single A Gold Division solo for a little while until the Quakers play, at least. They're going to discuss it. They're talking to the coaches right now. Fiegel steps in with Lara Cuente, and it's going to be kept along the near boards. Fiegel across for Kiger. Shot blocked, and it's picked up by Barry. Barry carrying it out across Lara Cuente. Down Owen Soroka. I feel like I've been saying his name for years here with the North Catholic Indians. Been a solid defender all that time. Barry. Around, throws one across. Kiger throws one up along for Spivak. Of course, with us, Pittsburgh Hockey Digest, North Catholic was one of our teams on the first ever Pittsburgh Hockey Digest broadcast. Matt Popchuk brought the call to you with me working tech that evening, as we brought you Wheeling Catholic and North Hills, I believe in 2019, 2018, somewhere in there. Nazak up for Spivak, back down looking for Kiger, bounces off a skate and goes on net. Gets tipped in front, played it through, and Lara Cuente will jump that one's down, 51 seconds to go. That was a while ago when we decided to roll out this venture, and what a long, strange trip it's been. Now we're back. Fiegel, I almost said it again. Fiegel into the zone. Up across for Nazak. On the circle, Spivak. Down. Or Kiger. Kiger shot save made by Bork. Kiger on the backhand, nobody home. Kiger. Bushjar. Across. Nazak shot. Save made by Bork on Fiegel. And they'll battle in front. Have a couple misunderstandings and discussions, and Bork is still down. Looking to see if he's okay. He should be fine. I think he was just making sure everything was done and everybody cleared before he got up. And we'll have a face-off to the left of the junior netminder. Face-off one back for Eister. Dumping around for Trotsky. Trotsky for Hazen. Penalty will expire in 2 seconds, and that's over now. Out comes Calderaro, and he's going to get the puck and carry it in. Chase Calderaro comes in. Shot saved by Wanner, goes wide. He'll get his own rebound. Back up to the point. Ryan Graff. Ryder Graff will dump that one in the corner. 5:05 to go in regulation. The Indians will just dump that one out. Chasing it down is Trotsky. John Trotsky gets to it. Johnny Trotsky throws one across. Opportunity for Eister. Can't finish it up. Soroka. Shot. Looks for the tip in front. Trotsky back, and it's going to be picked up by Barry. Barry carries it out. Across. Shots wide. Wayner comes out to try to stop it, but it's going to come the other way. Trotsky's going to head out with Hazen. He'll be dumped on behind the net. Hazen goes in along the boards. He's going to get the puck. Hazen will just dump that one behind during a line change. Ryder Graff up along the boards for Ro Alessandro. Alessandro over for DiGiotano. Bliss takes it. Alessandro dumps that one on net. Wanner lets it go, back out. It'll be picked up and dumped for Kiger. Tony Kiger dumps that one the length of the ice, and icing is the call for 0-1 remaining in the third period. Soroka will take the face-off win. Battle with Alessandro. Back out. To be cleared out. It goes on net. Held on to by Cole Wanner. 3:49 remaining in regulation. 3-1 North Hills leading North Catholic here at the Island Sports Center. This is Burg Hockey Live. My name is Brian Mitchell. Thank you for joining me on this Monday evening as we go up against Monday Night Football. We're not going to win that ratings war, but I can only wish. Back down, dumped in. It will be Beckett Dunn. Dunn throws up the boards, thrown on and behind. Calderaro bounces around. Soroka will get that one out. Looking to try to break Dylan Coball. Couldn't do so, so they'll battle around. Coball gets torn down, but play goes on. Alessandro can't get it through the defense, so it'll go back out for Dunn. Go around. Calderaro battles behind with Fiegel. Dunn battles with Bliss, and they'll go back and forth. Bliss throws one around, and they'll exchange more unpleasantries than actual hockey play here. Cleared out by Coball. Picked up by Alessandro back into the zone. Alessandro carries it in, gets around a defender. Alessandro battling with Kiger. Muscled off. Kiger gets a little bit of help in the near corner. Bliss. Kiger battling back and bounces it off the boards by Fiegel. Fiegel gives it up to Nazak, and it'll be dumped on net, held onto by Bork. He'll hand it off to Nara, and they'll regroup. Comes back out. Spivak will just dump that one up to the line, and he'll get the clearing attempt. Spivak dumps it around to be picked up, and coming off the bench is DiGiotano. Laracuente. Get to it, it's going to sit in a slot and go back out. Coming the other way. Toby Kiger looking up for Nazak. Kiger with the first goal today. Round for Nathan Hazen behind the net. Back behind, the Trojans try to clear it out. It's going to go off of a stick and on to Toby Kiger, who throws it on the Dylan Bork with 1:34 remaining in the third period. And a 3-1 lead. The Trojans will be stuck in their own zone for for at least 5 seconds here. And a timeout is called by the Trojans. We'll be back. Timeout, Cam. Working on different things. Face-off coming up to the left of Dylan Bork. Look on the benches. Fiegel will step in. Laracuente backing around. They cleared up and around. They'll keep them trapped. Down Nazak. Will throw one across. It'll be blocked by Nara. Back down for Fiegel. And it'll be brought out by the Trojans. There goes Bork. And the Indians will dump that one just softly down into the zone. It'll be picked up by Nara. Nara. Lone North Catholic goal this evening. Barry across. Shot on by DiGiotano. and it'll go back out past Nara. 40 seconds to go in regulation. It'll go all the way down for Connor Berry, who collects it behind his own cage. Berry carrying it out. Berry, in front of us, waits. He gets met, and Spivak will take the puck and just dump that one around for Nazak, and it's kept in by Nara, but not all. No, nicely kept in by Nara twice, and then kept nice play. Berry throws one across for Berry and couldn't finish it off. Nazak does get that one out. 10 seconds to go in regulation. Back down. Kiger can't get to it. They'll go off, and 4, 3, 2, 1. And the North Hills Indians will take sole possession of single A gold heading into this week, and by a final score of 3-1. I thank you for joining me here. We'll be back momentarily on a new feed for Montour and Beaver. Get you the handshake line and the thank yous. Enjoy the remainder of your evening. I'm Brian Mitchell. Join me for more action here on Pittsburgh Hockey Digest and the 10 Band Online.